educated.
All right, man, let's talk about Detroit Pistons not even giving Sam Cassell an interview and not interviewing any candidates, that outside of Troy Weaver's homeboy pool. Now, shout out to Piston Power. I think Aaron Kellerchester wrote the article in which he talked about how Troy Weaver is getting in trouble for hiring all his homeboys. And it's one thing to hire all your people, but it's another thing for it to work. And he didn't, as far as we know, he didn't interview with anybody outside of his homeboy network. All of the three finalists that's meeting with Tom Gores, which we all know Kevin Ollie's probably already gonna get the job. All the three finalists are all got connections through Troy Weaver, either through Syracuse or Oklahoma City Thunder. All of them. All of them. All of them. So, let that marinate on your mind for a minute as well, too. So he didn't interview any candidates outside his homeboy network. And like I brought this up before, that's been a big issue with the NFL with black people. Let's just stop saying minorities, because we know exactly kind of what that really is, right? It ain't a Mexican, it's a black thing, because the NFL is made up over 80% of black players. And we just know what that is, right? So but yeah, that's why that NFL is the way it is, because most of the people are white that's in the ownership office and the presidents and all that. So they already got relationships with certain people. I already know who they want to hire. And believe it or not, between the front office and the the head coach, at least, it has to be some camaraderie there. It has to be some type of camaraderie there. So I understand that, but to not go out there and to not go out there and interview Terry Stotts, right? Interview Sam Cassell, who would be a great fit for this coaching staff. To go out there and not interview, Kenny Atkinson. To not go out there and interview Mike Budenholzer after he got fired to see if it's a fit. To not go out there. And I understand why Ime Udoka going on with the whole situation they got going on with his homeboy he hired out of high school to be the assistant GM. So I understand like what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And to not go out there and kick the tires on other candidates who, in our opinion, and we will never know this unless we see how one of these three candidates turn out, who are all more accomplished than the three guys he going to fucking hire. They're all more accomplished than these guys. So he refused to go out there. He refused to go outside of his homeboy network, and he interviewed a few people on the Detroit Pistons current coaching staff, because you got to do that. Great companies, at least, interview or try to hire within. And we all know that Kevin Ollie is his homeboy. I ain't got no problem with Kevin Ollie playing in the league. Won a championship at Syracuse, got railroaded there, got $11 million for being railroaded there, long story short. You know what I'm saying? And, but you don't go out there and try to do the best coaching search you can do. You go out there and interview your homeboys, interview a couple guys on the staff, and then the final three people all got connections to you. Just like he gave a roster spot to Jim Boyhan boy. This dude is basically, dude, he fucking his franchise up. I hate to say it. You know, and his clock starting now, and his seat is warm now. And Tom Gores is such a nice guy, he gonna let him get every opportunity, just like Dwayne Casey got. So not to interview a Sam Cassell, not to interview Mark Jackson, Terry Stotts, Kenny Atkinson, plenty of them guys out there. Plenty of those guys out there. And you know what that means? When you go out there and hire your own boy, you already know what it is. Oh, we got to make Isaiah Stewart work. We got to make this Marvin Bagley thing work. We got to make who else out there I don't fucking like? Killian work. That's what this means. That's what that means. This team ain't winning, bro. This team ain't winning, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. And if they do win, it's gonna be because whoever coming, well, Kevin Ollie gonna come in, and he just gonna do a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what it means. You know. So I don't like the vibes. I just don't like the vibes. And I know people go, "Oh, you just being negative and you just being negative and all this." And I mean, I'm just being real, bro. I'm just being real with y'all. I just don't like the feel of this. I don't. But yeah, he hiring people. I don't think he hiring the best candidate for the job. I don't think he hiring the best candidate for the job or the right candidate. He hiring his homeboys, and they already done fucked this franchise up enough. Real talk. You know? So maybe I'm tripping. But it is what it is. But yeah, he didn't go out there and try to interview none of the other guys out there. He ain't trying to go out there and go outside the network, and that scares me because all them candidates, all these candidates he interviewed, only one I heard about interviewing another job was Charles Lee. That's the only one I heard about interviewing another job. I ain't hear about Jaron Collins interview for another job. I could be wrong. And I hear about Kevin Ollie interviewing for another job. So, you know, think about that for a minute. Let that marinate on your mind like net bone juice for a minute. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think about it. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine, man. Like I said, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.